Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine, doing awesome actually today. Welcome back to another tutorial here on the channel. This one's going to be of this another starter house, and it's actually like a reskin of my first starter house, but it's just in the Nether. It's using all Nether blocks, and if you'd like to check out the Overworld version of this house, that just basically uses all the Overworld materials, there will be a top in the top right corner of the screen, there will be a little eye you can click on. That'll take you right to that. And in the description below, there's going to be a link to that, and also in the pinned comment as well. So everywhere and anywhere, if you want to go check out the Overworld version of this house. All right, so before we get into building it, let's take a look at what we're getting ourselves into here. This is a really cool house. I love how it turns out. Now, I think this house would look really bad in the Overworld, but since we're here in the Nether, and it just looks weird and kooky, and I think it just fits the whole theme of the Nether. So if you were to build this in the Overworld, beware, I don't think it would look as good. It's definitely a Nether-based house, which is what it's meant to be. Now we have a little kind of just these warped fungi just all around here, as you can see, just to kind of ward off all the little pigmen and all that good stuff, or the piglins, I should say. They're not called pigmen anymore. But yeah, if we actually head on inside, you can see it's a little bit strange going on here. We have a lodestone right here to direct us home, to know where our home is, and we have all our little necessities. Now, all this stuff can be crafted. Well, I guess besides the flower pot. But, yeah, everything that's in this house can be crafted in the Nether. Everything in the Nether. Mostly everything. So you'll be able to get everything in the Nether. You'll be able to start in the Nether and build this house in the Nether. That's what its whole purpose is. If we head up top here, instead of a bed, we have this nice little anchor right here. And all this other little just storage and all this stuff. So lots of stuff going on here. We even have the new music disc on the wall, and we're using these vines as well. We're using these different vines to kind of just add for a different feel to this house. It's a different house, and we don't want to just use ladders. We're going to use something different. So that's just a really cool thing that I like about this house. It's just, making a little bit of a twist on the typical starter house. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys, so if you want to go ahead and put down this layout in your world somewhere, wherever you're going to build it, just make sure this build's going to fit where you want to put it and all that good stuff. So put this down, and yeah, we should be ready to go. All right, so let's start off by framing all of this out. So we're going to go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and we're going to do this for all of these little pillars right here, going all the way around, just like so. And then we're going to connect them up, just like we would normally do with logs. Instead, we're using this basalt block, just like this. Very good. Then choose which side is going to be your front and back. So then we're going to go like so. Build this up like this, and we'll do it on the other side, on the opposite side. Build that up once more, just like that. Now we're ready to fill in everything. All right, so first thing is what we're going to do is we're going to lay out where our door is going to go. So I'm going to say our door is going to go right here, just right in the front here, right off this little lava lake. And yeah, and besides that, what we're going to do is just go around and just randomize and just do a little bit of the blackstone and polished blackstone going all the way around like so. And you can randomize this however you like, just like that. And then as for this inside, I'm going to build up some crimson planks all the way around, and then I'm going to go back and randomize them later. So if we come back up out here to our doorway, you can see that we're just going to put a little stair right there. And then right underneath this, we're just going to put our slabs just like this, all the way around. So the side that is opposite of your doorway, this is where the ladder is going to go. So don't poke any windows out there. But on the sides, you can poke out some windows and fill those in with fences like this. And then on the front here, you can add a little window here as well, if that's what you'd like. For up front here, what we're going to do is we're going to add in some crimson stripped stems. And then we're going to put some crimson stairs up front like that. Just like that. And also we're going to do it in the back as well. Just like so. All right, time to work on the roof. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some polished blackstone going across like this. and hanging off one off the side, just like this. And we're gonna have 2 stairs, 1 stair, 2 stairs, but then we're gonna turn it in like this at the top, 2 stairs, 1 stair, 2, and then we're going to bring this all the way across, and we'll do it on the side one more time, just like so. And we'll wrap it around at the top. 1 stair, 2 stairs. Now, let's hop to the very top here and just fill in our 2 polished blackstone slabs, just like that. Then we're going to go underneath and we're going to fill in, we're going to put a slab, polished blackstone, polished blackstone, polished blackstone stair, and then a little slab at the bottom there. On the other side, we're going to do the same exact thing. Just like that. So you want to have a slab and then 2 stairs, and then this is obviously the top there. And then we're just going to fill in with our crimson stairs, just like this. Just going across. Very simple. Just building this across, slabs at the top. Same thing on the other side, stairs just going across like this. Very good. Being sure not to misplace them like I always do. Good lord. And just double check everything, and that looks pretty good to me. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna just do a little bit of detailing around the house, just so you some little tricks on how to make this feel more full. So one of the things I like to do is, you know, just make sure we got all of our windows filled in, first of all, so make sure to fill these all in. And one of the things I like to do with this is I like to add a little log right here, because this looks kind of barren, so I'll add a little, I say log, it's actually basalt. It looks like a log. And then put 2 slabs on either side, and then a crimson trapdoor at the top, and a little button right on that. And then you can hang a lantern right underneath that. I don't know what that really does, but it just kind of, you know, fills in that empty space. It's just a nice little thing that you guys can do. And we're going to do that for the other side as well. Now, these lanterns do keep the piglins away from your house, so if you were to build this in a crimson forest biome, this would actually work pretty effectively, having these lanterns just all around your house. I like to break out some of these slabs that we have here and just put them on the side as well. That way the piglins don't, you know, come anywhere near the house. So another thing that you guys can do is add in these little sort of just nice little warped fungi type of deal going on here. So you can add those on either side just to kind of make sure the piglin don't get you. So you got to put these little mushrooms everywhere. And yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Another thing I like to do is start, you know, just mix in a little bit of that stripped crimson. It looks a little bit cooler that way. I just like the way this looks. So if you just kind of mix that in and just randomize it just a little bit, you know, one here and there isn't gonna hurt nothing, like that. And it kind of breaks up that pattern as well. So the other thing we have to do is we have to add in these trapdoors right here on these little logs faces, just like this, on these little logs. And another thing, I just like to add in some chains everywhere. Just makes it feel a little bit more Nether-like, or just, you know, makes the house feel a little bit different. I don't know what it really does. It's just a nice little Nether decoration, I guess you could say. We can add another one of these little potted mushrooms out here. I don't really know what to call it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. If we grab some little barrels as well, you can add some barrels around here as like little storage, like you could do in the overworld. But, you know, this is in the Nether, and we're just having some storage in the Nether as well. So kind of cool. Another thing you can do is just add in some buttons here and there, just to give it a little bit more. And just add a little bit of character to the build. And finally, let's go grab some of this black stone blocks. We'll grab ourselves a soul campfire as well, and the crimson trapdoor. And wherever you would like, I'm going to go over here, go 2 blocks in just like this, or 3 blocks in, sorry. So the black stone, 2 crimson, and then this one right here. This is where we're going to build our blackstone chimney that comes out of the house. So we're gonna have a brick, then the regular blackstone brick, and then campfire on top. Crimson trapdoors going around that, and there you go. That looks pretty cool. Let's jump to the inside. All right, so once you actually come on into the inside here, it is just a mess. It is just a mess in here. So what we got to do is add some slabs at this top half level, just like this. And then right here, we're going to add some weeping vines, just like so, going down. And that's going to act as our ladder. So just a little bit of difference. And you got all this space to work with. And it just looks so nice in here. It just works so well. So, you know, there's a couple things you guys can do. Is you can add a wall right here. So you can add a wall in right, splitting the rooms down in the middle here. And then have a actual like little doorway that goes off into this area. And yeah, so that's just another little thing you guys can do with this. I guess I can show you some little interior stuff that you can do. So I'll just grab a few things here. Let's see. Let's grab ourselves maybe one of these. Maybe some of this. And let's see. An ender chest. We'll need some crafting tables and some all sorts of different things. Let's grab barrels. They're the better storage. Okay. So there we go. So with this, we can add in some furnaces and different things like that. Crafting table, maybe the lodestone. You want to actually put your spawn here, and you're gonna live here. You know, we can have an ender chest right up front here, and if you do have the means to get carpet, you can add in a nice little carpet here. Where in the world is carpet? There we go. So add a nice little gray carpet there. And then also, if you have the means to get a flower pot, you know, you're not going to be able to get this in the Nether. But if you do, you can always have a little crimson mushroom just growing in there. And that kind of just dresses it up a little bit. If we come upstairs, we can't have beds in the Nether. So we're going to put the anchor right here instead. And maybe put a little lantern there. And, you know, we can put some barrels here. Maybe a smithing table off to the side with a little fungi on top, just like this, you know, just kind of dress it up. And you can dress this up however you like. This is just, you know, on the fly here, making a little things like that. Maybe we'll have a little lantern in here. There we go. That looks pretty cool. And, you know, and the Nether is a very barren place, so your house isn't going to be as decorative as it can be, but you guys can come up with something pretty cool. Yeah, guys, that's actually going to do it for this tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I loved messing around with making this Nether version of my first starter house that I did. Again, if you want to check that out, if you want to check out the Overworld version, so to say, there will be a link in the top right corner of the video, you know, the little eye, and yeah, there's also going to be a link in the description and also in the pinned comment down below if you are interested. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. As always, don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you guys next time.